Today we're going to talk about daily maintenance requirements. One of the first things you should do before you leave the job site is open up all of these deck covers on the machines. Take your blowers and blow out any grass, leaves, and debris that's gotten caked up around the spindles and belts. Do this before you put the machines on the trailer so that way you don't carry the mess into the trailer with you. Once you get back to the shop, there's two very important things that you need to check next, and that's your air filters and your grease fittings. Each machine has an air filter, and we have some examples of a few here. Here's an example of the blower's air filter. And over here we have an example of the air filter that's located in the weed eater and the stick edger. Again, all air filters should be blown out daily. The next item you want to look at is again the grease fittings. Grease fittings are located in various locations on different machines. Some machines have the grease fitting located directly on the tire itself, as you can see here. This machine has the grease fitting located at the top of the yoke, as you see here. And your weed eaters and your stick edgers always have a grease fitting at the top of the head located here. Once your machines are clean, your air filters are clean, and all your grease fittings have grease in them, you're good to get the machine back up on the trailer for the next day. Today we're going to talk about weekly equipment maintenance requirements. The first thing we're going to talk about is blade sharpening. Every week your blades should be sharpened on all of your machines. When doing so, make sure you use the proper jack stands for safety, as well as support jack stands underneath in case something goes wrong. Go ahead and take the blades off using the air gun and hose. Once the blades are off, you're ready to sharpen. Before you start sharpening the blades, make sure you have on good leather gloves as well as the proper eye protection. You want to sharpen the blade to get a consistent flat edge that's sharp. However, the blade does not need to be razor sharp. Once you have a good edge on both sides of the blade, check it for its balance. As you can see here, this blade is off balance, and it indicates that more weight needs to be taken off this side of the blade. Grind a little bit more off. Once both sides of the blade are sharp and balanced, you're ready to install back on the machine. Every 100 hours, or about every 2 weeks, you should change the oil in your machines. When doing so, make sure you use the proper catch can to catch the oil. Always dispose of the old oil properly, and clean up any spills that happen during the process. Each machine may take a different quantity and different type of oil. Always check with your mechanic or supervisor before putting oil in any machine. The oil filters should be changed during this time as well. These should be dated with a marker that notes the date of the oil change as well as the hours that are currently on the machine. Remember, always check your oil every time before you start the machine. And every day, take a look at the safety features, air pressures, belts, and grease fittings. A good maintenance routine will help you with costly repairs and downtime due to broken down equipment.